Hey everyone, welcome back to Data with Pragati. In today's video, we're going to learn about different types of charts and how to use the right chart for your data. If you've ever been confused about when to use a bar chart, when to use a pie chart, or why some dashboards look confusing, then this video is for you. So let's get started. Data visualization means presenting data using charts, graphs, and visuals so it becomes easier to understand. Instead of looking at huge tables of numbers, charts help us identify trends, compare values, and understand patterns quickly. That's why charts are very important in data analytics and dashboards. Now, let's see bar chart. So, a bar chart is one of the most commonly used charts. It uses bars to compare different categories. Example, sales of different products, sales of different products, population of different countries, and revenue by region. If the bars are vertical, it is called a column chart. If the bars are horizontal, it is called a bar chart. Bar charts are best for comparisons. Next is stacked bar chart. A stacked bar chart shows the total value and also how different parts contribute to that total. Example, suppose a company sells mobiles, laptops, and accessories in different cities. A stacked bar chart can show total sales in each city, total sales in each city, plus contribution from each category, contribution from each category. This is very useful for part 2 whole, very useful for part 2 whole comparison. Next is line chart. Line charts are used to show trends over time. Example, monthly sales, website traffic, daily temperature, stock prices. If you want to see whether values are increasing or decreasing over time, use a line chart. Next is area chart. But the area below the line is filled with color. They help show trends and also the magnitude of values. Trends, magnitude of values. Next is pie chart. Pie charts show how different parts contribute to a whole. Example, market share of companies. Market share of companies, percentage of male and female customers, percentage of male and female customers. Important tip over here. Pie chart works best with 2 or 3 categories. Too many slices make the chart confusing. Next is donut chart. A donut chart is just like a pie chart but with a hole in the center. It looks cleaner and modern in dashboards. Use it for percentage distribution, percentage distribution, category contribution, and part 2 whole analysis. Part 2 whole analysis. Next comes as bubble chart. Bubble chart is similar to scatter plot charts. We'll tell you about the scatter plot chart later. But here bubble size represents a third variable. So bubble charts compare x-axis value, y-axis value, and size. Example, company revenue, profit, and market size together. Next comes is Treemap chart. Treemaps are rectangles to show hierarchy data. The bigger the rectangle, the bigger the value. It is useful for product categories, sales contribution, and nested data. Next comes as waterfall chart. Waterfall charts show how values increase or decrease step by step. Example of starting revenue, minus expenses plus profit, final revenue. So we can call this like revenue minus expenses plus profit equals to final revenue. It is very useful in finance dashboards. Next comes is scatter plot chart. Scatter plots show the relationship between two numerical values or variables. Example, study hours versus marks. Study hours versus marks. Advertising spend versus sales. Advertising spend versus sales. If both values increase together, it means there is a positive relationship. Very useful in correlation analysis. Now, how to select the right chart. Now comes the most important part. Before choosing a chart, ask yourself, what do I want to show? Let's understand. If you want to compare values, use bar chart. Compare values, then use bar chart or column chart. Example, sales in different regions. If you want to show trends over time, then use line chart or area chart. Example, monthly revenue growth. If you want to show contribution or percentage, then use pie, donut, and Treemap. Pie, donut, and Treemap. Example, market share analysis. We want to show relationships, then use scatter plot or bubble chart. Example, marketing spend versus sales. Important best practices. Avoid too many colors. Important best practices. Avoid too many colors. Keep chart simple. Don't use unnecessary 3D effects. Always label axes properly. Use readable fonts. Don't overload. Don't overload charts with too much data. A simple chart is always better than a confusing chart. So in conclusion, We learned different types of charts, when to use them, and how to choose the right visualization. Choosing the correct chart is extremely important because the wrong chart can completely confuse your audience. I hope this video helped you understand charts in a simple way. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Data with Pragati. See you in the next video.